Steve Stubelt, Diversified. How you doing, sir?
I'm good. I'm at NAB Las Vegas again for another incredible convention.
It's so exciting to have another industry family reunion. You know, that's what it is every year.
I feel like that, and every year it's like going back to a high school reunion, and you see a lot of old friends and a lot of people you've worked with at other companies. Actually, I look forward to it's the best 4 years of the calendar for people in this industry.
So let's talk about Diversified. You guys integrate. What do you integrate? Let's talk about that.
So think about it as a technology integrator, and whether the application is anything from a sports stadium and how you're feeding up those big boards that we put in sports stadiums to an NFL network, right? We build facilities, we put together technology, all the software and the hardware that makes up actually how you do television.
So literally integrators, like from soup to nuts.
We start with consulting about what customers need to do. We move on to design and then engineering and then installation. And it can be a broad brush of people. Media is how we all tell stories, like news. We do broadcasters, we do stations, we do all those kinds of things, the components that actually make up this industry.
Excellent. So I'm seeing on some monitors some stuff on the screen. So let's talk about that a little bit.
It's funny. So what has always been typically done in hardware, and we were companies that put a lot of different specialized hardware together and put it in racks, and that's how we made television, with cabling them with wire. Today, not surprisingly, it's moving on to software. So as the industry evolves, we actually become more and more every day a software integrator than just a hardware integrator. So now we have developers, and we're making software.
So does this mean the facilities that you're integrating, well, this is kind of a stupid question because it would be an obvious thing, right? If you're creating a facility and you're integrating, clearly you have to put that information somewhere. You're labeling cables with cable numbers, and it's got to say it goes from point A to point B and whatnot. Absolutely. I assume that's what you've built too.
We build those things. That's how you do it in physical space, but you do the same thing actually when you do it in the cloud or when you do it with software. You're tagging with IP addresses. You're putting things in media asset management systems actually, so you can search and retrieve that great edited piece that you put together of NAB in 2024, 5 years ago, when something comes up that you want to use again. So all the components of content creation, which is all the shooting and grab and creating of live stuff, to content management, that's just all part of this business. And each of these, amazingly, there's thousands of vendors in the broadcast industry that just do little pieces of it. Somebody has to put all those pieces together to make a system.
Yeah, it's interesting that you say that, because there are a lot of companies that make this stuff.
Oh, unique,
and somebody's got to put it together
and know what they specialize in. So when you sit down with a customer and the customer says, "Hey, this is what we're looking to try to do," we can say, based on our experience, well, probably this, and this. It's like, how do you make a cake, right? You need to put the ingredients together. But that's the specialty of what an integration company does. And Diversified is actually the largest in this business, right? Wow. And has been in business for probably 30, 40 years, something like that. But it's the largest business that people really come to. If the project's big, likely we're going to be involved.
That's awesome. All right, Steve Stubelt, Diversified at the 2024 NAB Show. Thank you so much, and I wish you an awesome rest of your show.
We will have a great show. Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, thank you.